Hey, it's Thomas here. Have you ever thought about how much we waste every day without even realizing it? In the UK, food waste alone is costing us billions of pounds every year. It's crazy to think about how much food gets thrown away, around 10 million tons annually. That's a huge loss, not just in money, but in resources. Imagine if we could stop wasting that food and put that money towards something that actually benefits us, like improving public services or reducing the national debt. We could really make a difference if we changed our habits, even just a little bit. But it's not just food. There are so many other ways we can save money, especially at home. For starters, take a look at your energy use. Those old incandescent bulbs might seem cheap, but they're energy guzzlers. Switching to LED light bulbs, they last longer and use way less power. We're talking about saving up to £50 per year on electricity just by making that one switch. And here's another thing, unplugging appliances when they're not in use. It's called phantom energy, and it's silently draining your money. Unplugging them could save around £30 a year. And if you really want to make a dent in those energy bills, think about insulation. Proper insulation keeps the temperature just right, meaning your heating and cooling systems don't have to work as hard. And here's something a lot of people don't think about: water waste. We turn on the tap without a second thought, but that water costs money. Fixing a dripping tap could save you as much as £100 a year. Think about your shower. It's probably the biggest water user in your house. Installing water-saving devices in your showerhead can make a big difference. These devices restrict the flow of water, so you use less without even noticing a difference in water pressure. And while we're on the subject of appliances, let's talk about your washing machine. Older models can be real water hogs. If you're due for an upgrade, consider investing in a water-efficient washing machine. Now, let's talk about food waste. We've all been there. Standing in front of an open fridge, wondering what to make for dinner, we end up grabbing takeout or letting food go bad, wasting both money and resources. Meal planning is one of the easiest ways to cut down on food waste and save money. By planning your meals for the week, you're less likely to buy things you don't need or let food go off. And when you're at the grocery store, buying in bulk can also help you save money. Just make sure you have enough storage space and that you'll actually use what you buy. And let's not forget about leftovers. They're your secret weapon against food waste and unnecessary spending. Get creative with leftover food. We live in a world of convenience, and subscriptions are a big part of that. Streaming services, magazine subscriptions, gym memberships, they all promise to make our lives easier and more enjoyable, but they can also drain our bank accounts without us even realizing it. Many of us sign up for these services with the best intentions, but then we forget about them. We end up paying for things we don't use month after month. So, here's what I suggest. Take a good hard look at your bank statements and identify all of your recurring subscriptions. I know this is a lot to take in, but hear me out. Over the years, I've realized how much we've been missing the point when it comes to using our resources wisely. It wasn't always clear to me, but now I can see that a lot of the struggles we're facing as a nation could be turned around if we started making smarter choices. It's not just about pinching pennies, it's about understanding the bigger picture. Every time we waste food, water, or energy, we're not just throwing away money. We're putting a strain on our planet's resources. But here's the good news. We can all be part of the solution. By making small changes in our daily lives, we can make a big difference. I've been on my own journey, and it hasn't always been easy. For most of my life, I didn't realize that something in my mind wasn't working the way it should. But now, with the right support and medication, I'm able to see things from a clearer perspective. I've come to understand how important it is to look at the facts, what's really happening, not just what we're told. That's why I'm sharing this with you today. I believe that with the right mindset, we can all be part of the solution. And while not everyone may agree with everything I believe, the facts are still there. They speak for themselves. So, as we dive into these ideas, I hope you'll consider how we can all work together to save money, reduce waste, and ultimately build a stronger, more sustainable future.